Love in 1,000 different flavors. I wish that I could taste them all night.
My girl, that's all or nothing. Word to the Dalai Lama. He know I'm a fashion killer. Word to John Galliano. He cupping that Valentino. Ain't no telling me no. I'm the he know. How your wife is. She don't get wins for that. I'm having another good year. We don't get blimps for that. Yeah, ain't still cow. We don't get minks for that. When I'm popping them bananas, we don't link chimps for that. I catered for 2 years, now your time's up. Bless my heart, she throwing shots, very line stuff. I'm in that cherry red foreign with the brown gut. I'm black and white, Doom de LeBron.
Yeah, yeah. Say on, yeah, yeah.
Machista, 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 machica, machica, machica.
Calienteaste en la nevera, en la cima sin escalera, la sensación de la papela, salió a romper fronteras. Las mujeres como yo que no se quitan, que de lejos se identifican, siempre están cuando las solicitan. Machica que yo soy tu chica.
Representa tu bandera, mi música en nueva era. A mí me dan pe donde sea, machuca que estás que te quema.
Estoy muy borracho y no puedo más, y no puedo más.
Estoy muy borracho y no puedo más, y no puedo más.
My body stay wetter than the ocean. They say that Creole in my body's like a potion. I can be a beast or I can give you emotion, but please don't question my devotion. I've been giving birth on these haters cause I'm fertile. See these double C's on his leg, murder. One more double D's in his bed, if you really love me, make an album about me, word up. Soon as I walk in, boys start they talking, right as that booty sway. Slay. Lift up your people, Texas, Puerto Rico, islands to Mexico.
¿Y dónde está mi gente? Que vamos en la teta. ¿Y dónde está mi gente? Say yeah, yeah, yeah. 2, 3.
So I'd like to introduce you to a few extraordinary people who are here with us today. These are folks who have worked tirelessly to put together WebFest this year. I'll start with our board and some of our helpers. Board members, when I say your name, please stand. Josh Rennick. Richard Logis. Jesse Alvarez, AKA Jesse Campo. Alexandra Bello. Ron Gamble. Jessica Tabert, and I've got to give a quick shout out to her amazing team, Avery, Rebecca, Washith, Emmanuel, Edwin, and Kyle. Errol Chung, Karen Arouge, Lillian Taylor, Kendra Blaylock, Maggie Smith, Monica Valdez, Eileen Abella, and Bridget Rock. So I'd also like to take a moment of personal privilege to posthumously honor someone who is a dear friend of ours. He was our chief counsel of Miami WebFest, and he left us way too soon. I'd like to publicly honor his life partner, Renee. Renee, would you please stand? We know Richard's looking down, smiling on us. He loved WebFest. He loved film festivals, and this is what he wanted. Thank you for being here. And now I'll introduce someone who needs no introduction, but I will tell you some things that you probably don't know. So I met Brian Thompson, I want to say 1 to 2 years ago. I was serving on one of the boards that I've mentioned. This particular one is Mission United. It's a now nationwide initiative by the United Way of Broward County to help veterans reacclimate to civilian life. And at the time that I met Brian, I'd recently launched my business. I think it was about a year and a half in. And I had interesting criteria for my business. So my criteria is simple. My criteria then and now is as follows: projects I enjoy, people I believe in, and there has to be a social responsibility component to what they do. So Brian approached me and he told me about this festival. And we talked, and it's one of those things where, I was probably in the middle of a nervous breakdown, I don't know, but I said yes. He said, could you help me, right? Because we were ready to grow. So I said yes, and we're off to the races. So when I was thinking about what I wanted to say about Brian today, one phrase popped to mind, and that phrase is, it's been a good year. So, and the reason why it's been a good year, it's been an exhausting year, but it's been a good year. The reason it's been a good year is because Brian has won several awards this year. His film has gotten a distribution deal. He has an advanced law degree in LLM from UM. He took part of the bar. He has spoken on several legal panels, including as the keynote for UM. And in between that, he found time to run this festival, right? So it's been an exhausting year, but it's certainly been a great year. So Ryan's concept of this work, play, learn environment that for Miami Web Fest, what we wanted to do is we wanted to kick it up a notch. We wanted to not only pay homage to the fantastic filmmakers who, all of you who pour your life and your time and your energies into creating amazing art, but we wanted to also showcase Miami, wanted to showcase the beauty of this landscape and the richness of talent that we have in this market. And we hope that we are able to do that, and we hope that you also believe that it's been a good year. And so without further ado, I will ask to the stage U.S. Army veteran, well, soon to be lawyer, right? And scholar, actor, director, filmmaker, friend, and this is a big and, most recently recipient of the Key to the City for Miami from Tomas Regalado, Mr. Brian Thompson. Give him a round of applause.
Brian, on behalf of the residents of the city of Miami, we want to thank you because the city of Miami is about veterans and the city of Miami is about art. And when you combine arts and veterans, and when you combine a new life, a second chance, and the possibility that is limitless, we need to recognize people like you, people that leave marks in cities. And this is why, on behalf of the residents, I would respectfully request that you receive the key of the city of Miami.
Wow, thank you so much. It really means so much more than I could even tell you. I as an artist, I labored in many places trying to find my home. And when I came to Miami, the city just embraced me, and the rest is history, as they say. And being a veteran, coming here, I knew that I was going to come here and make this my home when I got out of the military. And the city has embraced me again in a way that I never could have expected. So it really means more than I could say in just a few moments, but thank you so much for this tremendous honor.
Thank you. This is very special. You're witnessing something special because we've overcome a lot of obstacles in Miami. In September of last year, we had a hurricane that affected everything that we were doing. And we knew we had to recover from that. We knew we had to come back strong. And a team coalesced that put together something that is spectacular, but I absolutely cannot take credit for it. As you heard, we have a very large team of exceptional people, so I want to thank them, and I want to thank you for being here tonight. Now, how about a round of applause for all the wonderful panelists and speakers who gave their time and energy to the festival this year. All of this would not be possible without the help of our generous sponsors.
The stars are falling, and comes the night. Looking forward to the rhythm of the music moving, all those flashing lights. Exotic fashions, the music blasting. But I'm waiting on you, girl, I'm waiting on you, the main attraction. Erotic, love the way you move your hips, hypnotic, and I can't wait to get this started. Like, ready, set, go erotic, love the way you move your hips, hypnotic, and I can't wait to get this started. Like, ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. Erotic, love the way you move your hips, hypnotic, and I can't wait to get this started. Like, ready, set.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I present to you Stephanie Bertini.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. How's everyone feeling? That's not loud enough. Excited to be here. First of all, I just want to say that it was really my pleasure to be here on behalf of NBC6. We're always enthusiastic and passionate about supporting initiatives within the community. And I was talking about this earlier with someone. This is more than that. This is celebrating what we're doing here and how it really has ripples across the country, across the world. So can I please get a big oh yeah to that? Oh yeah! So, welcome. It's the 2018 Miami Web Festival featuring the Veteran Film Awards. The Miami Web Fest is a 4-day festival showcasing the hottest new web series content from around the world. The event is designed to create a work-play environment, attracting Miami's vast and multicultural community of arts enthusiasts, all of you here in the audience, of course. For attendees, Miami Web Fest is a window into the future of new media, allowing the general public to see independently produced shows before they're discovered by big TV networks and media entities like Netflix, for example. It's also a chance to party and mingle with the stars of the new digital age at some of the most exclusive hot spots in South Florida. Who's been out to party? Can I get a oh yeah? Oh yeah. Over the last few days, we have laughed, learned from the greats, and enjoyed some of the most cutting-edge web series in the world. Tonight, we honor the best of the best with the coveted Miami Web Fest Awards. We will begin this celebration by honoring prestigious filmmakers whose works you know and love, followed by our winners in the web series categories. Our first award is the Legendary Actors Award. This award is given to an actor whose body of work over the course of his or her career has been unforgettable due to their unique style and exceptional dedication to the craft. Recipients of the Miami Web Fest Legendary Actors Award will have demonstrated their excellence as an actor over a sustained period of time, at least 30 years, having won at least one major award, such as an Oscar, an Emmy, or a Tony Award. Keith David is an award-winning actor with more than 150 film, television, and stage roles to his credit. His long list of film credits include Oscar-winning Best Pictures, Platoon, and Crash, as well as notable titles such as Clint Eastwood's Bird, Steven Spielberg's Always, Spike Lee's Clockers, Michael Bay's Armageddon, and the Farrelly brothers' There's Something About Mary. Miami Web Fest proudly presents the Legendary Actors Award to Keith David. Round of applause. Another round of applause for Keith David, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I am deeply grateful to be here and share this moment with you. I thank you, and my mother thanks you. She always likes it when somebody takes care of her little bambino. I'm going to thank Brian and those responsible for my being here. And I just want to congratulate you all for being here and and the work that you're doing, especially in the realm of new media and all these new innovative things that are happening, because it is the work that you're doing that keeps me working. And I really do appreciate that. And as you know, there's lots of web series that have become series on network television. And again, those are the things that keep guys like me busy. And we like being busy. We like working. And so, I mean, I applaud you and I encourage you to keep on working and don't be stopped. You know, it doesn't, you know, I noticed they had to put a number on how many years I've been in this business, but the point of that is nothing happens overnight. And if you hear about somebody who becomes a star overnight, if there's any truth in it at all, it's the exception and not the rule. The rule is you put in the time, and then when it's your time, you get rewarded for it or noticed for it. But you have to put the work in. It's really about, you know, honing your craft as filmmakers, as actors and producers, putting the work in, and then you see, you know, the result of that work is you finally get what you have been working on done. And that's the reward. Now, whether someone recognizes you for it, now it's beautiful, but you don't do it for that. You do it because your soul has a need to be expressed. And this is the way you do it. And as Joseph Campbell would say, you have to follow your bliss. That will make you happy. Because ultimately, all the money in the world won't make you happy if your soul isn't fulfilled. So I thank you, and my mama thanks you, and I'll see you next time. Okay.
Our next award is the Veteran Filmmaker Lifetime Achievement Award. The award is given to a filmmaker who served honorably in the military for at least 10 years, has demonstrated a commitment to post-military community service, and achieved excellence in the area of filmmaking by creating high-quality, inspiring content. General Bernard Bernlufke is a Renaissance man, decorated war hero, and a distinguished documentary filmmaker. He has commanded special forces and parachute combat infantry units and culminated his military career as the commanding general of Army South. Miami WebFest is proud to present the 2018 Veteran Filmmaker Lifetime Achievement Award to General Bernlufke. Round of applause.
Why am I here? I'm here simply because a young man and his squad saved my life. And he was killed 3 weeks before coming home. And I'm so proud to be here to honor veterans who have done documentaries. Because to be remembered is to live. And that's what you're doing when you do a documentary. You're remembering those who served with you. As they mentioned, I went to the Army for 36 years and then went to medical school to become a missionary, medical missionary, off and on. And in Africa, I was impressed by one tribe. It was called the Zulu tribe. And they have a order that any speaker that wants to speak can speak, but he has to hold one leg up while he speaks. When he can no longer hold that leg up, he better leave the podium or the tribe has permission to spear him. And I'm reminded of the famous John Wayne, who was my role model, who said, when you speak, speak low. Speak slow and don't say too much. John Wayne still is my hero. And let me tell you that the role of the leader is to keep hope alive. And I must say, Brian, I really congratulate you for taking the time and the effort, because I see you walking around like a chicken without his head off. And you have attempted and did it to provide this for veterans. Where are you, Brian?
I'm here, sir.
You remember how to salute? Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
So, of course, today we're here celebrating creativity, celebrating art, celebrating veterans. Throughout the course of my career, I've interviewed several veterans, Canadian and American war heroes. And there's a lot of differences, right? Because experience in war is different for everybody, the way it's processed after, what happens next. But there's one thing that I feel ties every veteran that I've ever interviewed, ever met, and it's this deep humbleness, you know? And it's this sense when you talk to them that they have just an appreciation for the breath of life. And I think that that's very important. And I want to give one more round of applause to that award we just gave out, because it's absolutely just an honor for me to be standing before you, introducing people that have worked in this lifetime, not only to serve themselves, but to serve others. Another round of applause. Thank you, General. Two more awards. The first will be Veteran Created Film, and the winner is Standing Post.
Congratulations. Thank you so much. I actually had nothing to do with this, but I am very honored to accept the award for Tony Hornis. He's with the Red, White, and Blue project, and we met on a set, of course, and we played each other's nemesis, and I'm happy to say that we have been friends ever since. But Tony gave me a little script, and I promise it's real fast. He just wanted to congratulate all the filmmakers, especially Brian, his associates, and the sponsors for working so hard to put together such an outstanding and growing event. And he really wishes he could be here, but he is actually on set right now doing a feature film called Man's Best Friend. That is a story about the Marine Corps canine handler who comes home from Afghanistan with some mental and physical wounds. It's a wonderful tale. I was honored enough to read the script. When it comes out, I encourage you to support it. And on behalf of Tony and his partner, Dennis Theron, and everyone associated, thank you so much. And in his words, we salute you all, and may your lives be filled with fair winds and following seas.
Moving into the award for Veteran Created Web Series, the winner is Don't Judge Me.
Well, I tell you what, coming from, I've already said this like a million times, coming from the Marine Corps, coming from the Marine Corps and coming into filmmaking was a very different transition, you know, but some of the things that you learn in the Marine Corps, some of the leadership traits and characteristics that you can bring over into really help mold what we're doing out here. And so I just, you know what, It's really heavy. Thank you guys so much. All right?
And ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ron Gamble on the board, and I'm also a U.S. Air Force veteran and work for JetBlue Airways. And on behalf of JetBlue, our mission is to inspire humanity. And we see humanity in your work. So, on behalf of JetBlue Airways and our Vets in Blue group, I'd like to present to you 2 free round-trip passes anywhere on JetBlue. And because this is a military thing, you know what this is. I am about to coin her with our Vets in Blue coin, with all branches of service represented.
Our next award will be for our keynote speaker of the evening. The Miami Web Fest Lifetime Achievement Award is presented to a producer or director who, over the course of a minimum of 30 years, has demonstrated exceptional and excellent skill in filmmaking, built a reputation of excellence through a track record of successful projects, and has demonstrated a sincere interest in educating the next generation of filmmakers. Over the course of his career, Bobby Roth has written, produced, and directed several television and feature films and episodes. Television series he has worked on include Miami Vice, Beverly Hills 90210, Dr. Quinn, Medicine Women, Commander-in-Chief, Without a Trace, Criminal Minds, Prison Break, Lost, Fringe, Life Unexpected, V, The Mentalist, Revenge, Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Grey's Anatomy, Scorpion, Hawaii Five-0. Miami Web Fest is proud to present the 2018 Lifetime Achievement Award to Bobby Roth. Round of applause, please.
Hi. I'm very honored. Brian had asked me to give something called a keynote speech at one point, and I didn't really know what a keynote speech was. So I Googled one by Bruce Springsteen at the South by Southwest Festival, and I had heard it before. It's quite brilliant. And then I watched it again yesterday, and it goes on for an hour, and it's brilliant. And he kind of tells you the history of rock and roll, and then he plays guitar in between. And it's just amazing. And I'm not going to do any of that, so I just want to say. But I thought maybe I would make a couple suggestions for the next generation. Because even though I feel like a young independent filmmaker, I have to recognize that I'm not. And that I've been doing this 46 years, and it goes so fast. That's one tip. The other thing is, it's great. It's great, and I think one of the first things I want to say is that you have to have a good time. You're not supposed to suffer. And if you're hearing that from an erotic Jewish director, I mean, you got to take it. You got to take it. The more fun you have on the set, the better everybody else is going to perform for you. I believe that. I also believe that you can't have a good time if you're tense and nervous. And I don't think there's any other way to be for a director. But to ease it, I've tried to be as prepared as I could be. So over the years when I've taught, the main thing I stress is preparation. Anything you can do before you get to that set that will prepare you, anything you can think of, don't show up and try to figure out where to put the camera. You should know that. You've got a great team. If you haven't communicated to that team, you haven't allowed them to prepare. So these are tips. And I think I was going to close with one remark, one story about the persistence that Mr. David talked about, which I completely concur with, that you can't let people stop you. And many years ago, my dad knew one person in the film business. My dad was in the carpet business, but he had an old fraternity buddy who was the head of Paramount Studios. And when I was 23, 24 years old, I had made a master's thesis at UCLA, and I was very proud of it. And my dad arranged for this guy, whose name was Howard Koch, to see my movie. And so he invited me there, and one afternoon, I found myself alone in the dark with my first film and the head of Paramount. And I was very nervous and very excited. The film finishes, the lights come on, Howard Koch turns to me, and he says, "You have no talent. You need to go into your dad's carpet business." Now, how you take that news is going to determine your future. The way I took that news was, Howard Koch doesn't know anything. I think that is how you have to be. I think you have to assume that you're meant to be here, you're meant to be at the party. There's no actor that's too big to work in your show. There's no cinematographer who's so great he can't shoot for you or she can't shoot for you. You have to believe that you're meant to be there. And those are the people, like Keith David, who get to stay at the party. So thank you very much. I'm having a great time here, and I'm not suffering at all.
J.B. Sax is an international recording artist who has toured the world bringing his soulful sax, performing his newest release on the Javi Productions Group label. Please welcome J.B. Sax, everyone. with the saxophone. So we're going to go through some categories. We will only be announcing the winners and inviting them to come up. But all of the nominees for the following categories have been posted on the Miami WebFest page, so you can go and take a look there if you're interested. We're going to focus on the winners, as I mentioned now. The first category, Best Comedic Actor. I want to congratulate Benny Alege from Knights of New Jersey. Rounds of applause. Moving on now to the winner for Best Comedic Actress. It's Ariane Rocha for Aturando. Please come to the stage. Louder, audience.
Thank you, Miami WebFest, the George, Brian Thompson, and special thanks to my father, my stepmom, and my best director, Antonio Bento Ferraz, for having my back. Thank you so much. The best day of my life.
Now we're going to move on to the Best Actor Award. Can I invite Jaden Kane to the stage for Brooklynification.
I'm here on behalf of Jaden Kane from Hidden Figures, Luke Cage, Vampire Diary, and a couple of others. Thank you very much.
The Best Actress Award goes to Sandra Justice for Bay Night. Woo! There we go! Come up to the stage, please.
First and foremost, thank God for this amazing award. I am so shocked. Thank you so much, Brian, for all that you're doing. Special thanks go to Benilda, Naya. We had the pleasure of using her beautiful home and her lounge. Thank you for Colleen Marie, that's here, writing encouragement. Misty Jean, famous Haitian artist. We also have Michelle. Thank you, everyone.
Congratulations. Next, we want to give out the award for Best Edutainment Host. Shannon Harvey, please come to the stage.
I'm so honored to even be in this selections. I was at all the screenings and they're amazing. There's so much great talent out there. Everybody's going to go really, really far. So thank you, Shannon Harvey, Legal Fox TV, Lighter Side of the Law, where we bring entertaining real legal cases and put a seductive twist on them. So check it out. And I want to thank Harry Lopez, who's in the audience. He played Nasty Boy in the Whitting episode. And then Curtis Ballard, he's my director. And most of all, the Miami WebFest for giving creators these great opportunities. Thank you.
I want to invite best-selling author and the host of the Dreamer series of Facebook to the stage. As a TV producer, Brian has worked with Apple, Netflix, CBS, and the Travel Channel. As an in-demand speaker, Brian Johnson travels the country speaking to millennials and entrepreneurs about the path to inspiration. Please give Brian Johnson a warm welcome to the stage.
And the winner is Diva Dots.
I just want to say, it's always good to step outside of your comfort zone. And I never imagined film, and then I just fell into it. I was given an opportunity. I executive produced a web romantic comedy, but then I wanted control. So working on a doctorate, I said, let's get some hot doctors together, women, and talk about really great social issues, and that's what I did.
So the next category is the nominees for sci-fi. So the winner is The Spell Tutor.
Thanks, Brian. I thought you were taking over for a second, but I'm just going to hold this to ensure that doesn't happen again. How loyal's my audience? Okay, we're gonna move on to some more categories. And the winner for international screenplay is Belushi's Toilet.
I thought I'd just save you the time and just jump on stage rather than going around.
That was good. That was a lot of energy because, you know, the audience is in and out tonight, so.
Well, I'll keep this short. Thank you, Brian, and everyone that organized this event. We've had a blast. There's three more of the crew here, and it's been a great time here in Miami from what we can remember through the mojito-induced haze that we've been in. So thank you, everybody.
Mojito-induced phase. That's a good one. And the winner of the International Comedy Award, Savvy Spinster.
Wow, that's stiff competition.
I'd
So
say.
we feel like we're going to vomit right now, right, Mary? Thank you. And thank you to all the cast and crew in Canada. And
Friends and family,
Friends
Miami
and-
Web Fest.
and Brian. And these things are amazing because we meet so many people from different countries, and you know what? It tears down borders. We're all just artists who want to create. So.
And the winner of the International Cinematography category in Vulture Simone. The winner in the International Suspense Thriller category is Hidden. Nobody here accepting the awards tonight, but we're gonna throw it in the universe. Next category, International Directing. And the winner is Silent Night. We got another jump to the stage.
Well, thank you very much. I'm coming from Argentina. I really didn't expect. And I'm really happy to be here. And congratulations to Ryan. And thank you very much. I'm really happy. Thank you.
Congratulations. And the winner is New York 2150.
So for those who don't know that, I'm from France. I live in New York and I appreciate this award really much so. Thank you very much, Brian, for organizing this ceremony. I'm here with my two main actors and I would like to give them a round of applause because it's not really often that they can come with me. So the first one is Kellen J. Hall, if you can please stand up. And the other one is Marcus Brandon. Thank you very much for being here tonight, and I wish you a very good night. Bye-bye.
The winner in the animated category, Agoro the Phobic Monster. The winner is 30 Second Star. Oh yeah!
Wow, thank you. I didn't have anything prepared, but I do want to say thank you, Brian. Thank you, everybody at the Miami Web Fest. And I just want to congratulate everybody who's here and been nominated, and to thank you for creating such an inviting atmosphere and a safe atmosphere, and for those of us who are creating and putting everything out there and making ourselves vulnerable. And you're just been so accepting, and I really appreciate that.
And the winner in the talk show category, Click on This.
Thank you all so much. Thank you to Brian and to the Miami Web Fest. And I want to thank all my hosts, all my editors, and all my cameramen, and everyone who helped out with Click on This. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. It's a real pleasure and an honor. Thank you.
Also the internet. I want to thank the internet.
And the winner is New York 2150. Welcoming the very tall gentleman back to the stage.
So I'm not going to do the presentation again. Thank you very much for the award, for being here tonight. Have a good time. And if you don't mind, I would like to do a reverse selfie for the people that cannot be here. Yeah? You okay for that? So I need you to cheer up, like really on top of it. Hop là. Are you ready? Yeah? Thank you. Thank you very much. Have a good night, everyone.
Okay, so who's ready for a little break? No? What? I know, I'm so entertaining. I should have entered. No. We're going to have another performance. I want to invite Jesse Campo to the stage. The Latin Grammy-nominated artist is often compared to Natalie Cole, Etta James, and La Lupe in her vocal style. She's toured the world and inspired a generation with her soulful and sensual sound. She released her 4th album recently, and she's here to share a song with us, maybe 2 if we're lucky. Let's give her a round of applause.
Aunque tú me has echado en el abandono, aunque ya han muerto todas mis ilusiones, en vez de maldecirte con justo encono, en mis sueños de colmo, en mis sueños de colmo de bendiciones, sufro la inmensa pena de tu extravío. Siento calor profundo de tu partida y lloro sin que tú sepas que el llanto mío tiene lágrimas negras como mi vida. Yo no quiero sufrir, contigo me voy mi santo, aunque me cueste morir. Tú me quieres dejar, yo no puedo sufrir, contigo me voy mi santo, aunque me cueste morir. Ay, ya no puedo más sufrir, ay mi santo, déjame vivir. Tú me quieres dejar, yo no quiero sufrir. Dale, contigo me voy mi santo, aunque me cueste morir. Ay, 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 no quiero dejarte, no puedo más, no puedo más, no. Tú me quieres dejar, no cantar, yo no puedo sufrir. Contigo me voy mi santo, aunque me cueste morir. Me sigues pa' aquí, me sigues pa' allá, na, 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 na. No hay más lágrimas negras, porque esa no soy yo. Tú me quieres dejar, yo no quiero sufrir. Contigo me voy mi santo, aunque me cueste morir. Tengo lágrimas negras, yo te voy a dejar, aunque a mí me cuesta, te voy a dejar. Hey, okay, I need you to turn up the lights. lights a little bit so I can see these people out there. Come on. Come on, turn on the lights. Out there. There you go. Okay, stand up, everybody. This is the party. A bailar se ha dicho. Clap your hands, ladies. Move your hips. Así, así. Eso. Eso. Ladies, can we shake a little bit? Go ahead, like that. Oh, like that. Yes. Ay, yo te quiero. Where the movements? Ay, mi amor, yo por ti me muero. How many Latin people do we have out there? Make some noise, Latino. How many people feel like the Latin? Make some noise. Those are all wannabe Latinos. Si me quieres, dame, make some noise, somebody scream. Eso, dale. Okay, guys, you can shake too. It's all right. Don't be ashamed. Go ahead. Yo no quiero sufrir. Contigo me voy, mi santo, aunque me cueste morir. Ahí, ahí, tú me quieres dejar. Somebody make some noise. Contigo me voy, mi santo, aunque me cueste morir.
And the winner in the editing category, 1 Minute Meal. And the winner in the screenplay category, Ghetto Nerd Girl.
Holy crapola! I was not expecting to win, but I wanted to thank my cast, crew, Brian. I'm honored to be here. It's been an amazing night so far, and I can't wait to party with you guys. Woo! Oh yeah!
Oh yeah, you are now my new favorite. Sorry. She did it on the mic. The winner is Bleed.
I'm the producer of Bleed, not the director, but you know, this was Paul's been doing music videos and short films forever. It was his first shot at doing episodic stuff, and it's funny when he does go to these web festivals. It's so different than film festivals, but I know he's going to be thrilled to hear he's won this. So, on his behalf, thank you.
The winner is X Factor. The winner is Standardized. The winner is Bay Night.
Wow. Guys, I'm so much in shock. Like, I've never won an award before. This is like my first time. It's just amazing to know I've come to this point. I want to thank Brian, the whole Miami Web Fest. Thank you for you guys. Thank you for my team that allowed me.
The winner is Bleed.
Well, this is really cool. You know, for this particular award, you know, I have to mention that we were lucky that we had an author we were working with who had a book that he's a pretty good selling horror novelist, and he decided to let us turn his book into a series, and his name's Ed Kurtz, and probably this award wouldn't be something that Bleed would be up for if it wasn't for the source that he started with. So thanks to him on that. Thank
The winner is 1 Minute Meal. The winner is Don't Judge Me.
The first time, I ain't thank nobody at all. I was nervous, and plus I had like a Jack Daniels and ginger. So, but listen, thank you guys. I've met so many wonderful people here. Like literally, I can name Eliza, Mary, Sandra, Lou. I know Christoph. Oh my, I know people from here. You know what I mean? And I've met some amazing filmmakers here, and this is just like an awesome experience. So this is my first AD, and this guy right here, I don't know if you guys hire a first AD, but you know your first AD runs your set. My stuff would not be what it is without this guy right here. And so he came down here and surprised me, and look at this. I got a surprise for him. We are doing the damn thing, right? Yeah. You see that shirt, Don't Judge Me? Don't judge. How many times you said that? How many times have you done something and said, hey, you know what? Don't judge me. That's what this is about. So you guys, thank you, Brian. Thank you, Miami Webcast. Thank you, all you guys out here. Gail, I see you out there. Congratulations, Mama. Congratulations, Sandra, too, girl. Thank you, guys.
Oh, yeah. The winner is Aturando.
So, thank you, Brian. Thank you very much, Miami Web Fest. And I hope that my parachute keeps open right there. And that's it. This is for Brazil. Thank you very much.
The winner is Jezebel. The winner is Silent Night.
Thank you again. I really didn't expect because there were so amazing series in the competition. So we work a lot with the team of the production design. So we are really happy, and thank you again to the Miami Web Fest, and congratulations to the art design.
The winner for Kids TV is Explora.
This is my first award too. I've been acting since I was 9, so this is really cool. What I want to say is I am the daughter of a Cuban immigrant, a single mom, and I would not be standing up here if it wasn't for her love and support. So thank you, Mom, for supporting this crazy career that I decided to get in.
Thank you, and thank you to Brian as well on this amazing festival. You guys are awesome. Oh yeah! Thank you to our great city, and thank you guys so much for coming. We're based here in Miami, so I'm so happy to meet all of you and bring you to our town, and I hope you come back and support this festival every year. So thank you very much.
for Youth TV. The winner is Answer Me Daddy.
Thanks to the Miami Web Fest, thanks to Brian. I mean, the guy is so likable. I've never seen someone with that much charisma. It's amazing. He must have so many friends. Thanks to the crew. They're the ones who made the set so much fun. It was I had such a blast working on that project. Thank you for Marie-Louise. Marie-Louise Gariepi was my producer, and she's so good that she's the kind of person, like, she gets paid to do what she does, and she volunteered to work on Answer Me Daddy, so thanks a lot. The last thing is that I want to say hi to someone very special in the room, my wife, Sylvia, who came here with me, and yesterday we celebrated 17 years together. I love you, honey pie.
We want to invite Oliver Mend and Rose of Dolls to the stage, please. They are the founders of the Bilbao Seriesland Web Series Festival and the creators of several extremely successful international productions, including the multi-award-winning Gifted Corporation, presenting the award for Best International Series. Please welcome Oliver Mend and Rose of Dolls.
Oh, yeah!
They scared me.
Hello, hope you're doing well. We're not going to extend too much. We're just going to tell you our web festival is amazing as well. We want all the creators to submit. We have a discount, so please email us and please submit to Bilbao and come to Bilbao. And shout out to Buenos Aires Web Fest as well, who is here in the house, and to Minnesota, who is here in the house as well. After this dramatic pause, we're going to announce a very special winner. And the winner is Marcela Pravagua.
Thank you so much. I want to thank Jose Luis and our other producer, Alex, and Atomic Digital, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't get this award. To our amazing film crew, sound crew, editors, and everyone who's behind the scenes that you guys don't get to see. This series would not be possible without any of them. To the Miami Film Fest, this is my first, well, now second award. So thank you. I'll cherish this night always. And to all of you guys, to the creators, to the artists, being from Miami, it's magical here. And we need to continue to support the arts and support South Florida talent and talent all over the world. So keep creating magic and bringing it to Miami. Thank you.
And the winner is My Roommate is on a Escort.
So congratulations on all the winners, and especially the one coming up.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much to the Miami Web Festival, to my writing partner and creative partner, Trish Rainoni and David Carruthers, and thank you so much to my amazing mom who came down from Toronto with me. You're my best friend, I love you so much. Congratulations to all the amazing winners. Thank you.
So, Miami has produced many breakout musical stars a lot of you are familiar with, big names like Gloria Estefan, Pitbull, DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, and more. The next recording artist is simply taking over the globe with his unique style and undeniable talent, energy, and spectacular swag. His music is a diverse catalog of blended genres such as rock, hip-hop, R&B, dance, pop, country, electric, house, reggae, and Latin. Performing live, we present to you King Nine. Round of applause, please.
Voices
it. Let's do it.
Hands up in the air when you go nuts. Bitch, don't get cold cause you're strong. How many shots at your ass? Just one. I think your frequency's off. Girl, I'm over here. You got your beer goggles on. You ain't seeing clear. I'm a rocketeer. Pioneer. Amplified, magnified. Swag concierge. My music's in the air. Rock alone. I'm making speakers crack. Al Capone. Surrounded but I walk alone. Cause music got me in the zone. I'm born, I'm all through land. Cause lyrics filling up my head. Your music electrifies me. Your realness hypnotizing. I know you captivate me. And made me a machine. Your music electrifies me. Your realness hypnotizes me. I know you captivate me. And made me a machine. Teardrops in the sky, looking so familiar. Glow sticks in the air like a chandelier. Links in the beat, both morning they appear. Windshield wipers on, I'm seeing clear. Wait, more mechanically designed. Like a robot. Music runs my mind. Stars on the limit. I'm on cloud nine. Heart of a lion. Punches found mine. I'm the truth. Cause I speak it, homie, like a mute. No one speaks it for me. Not a hater, homie. That's a misconception. Honesty in my words, what you not accepting. Your music electrifies me. Your realness hypnotizes me. I know you captivate me. And made me a machine. Your music electrifies me. Your realness hypnotizes me. I know you captivate me. And made me a machine. I love you, captivate me. Make me a machine. More organically designed. Like a robot. Music runs my mind. Music runs my mind. Oh, big. Please on the beat, by the way. I'm King Nine. It's going down. Let's make some, everybody make some, everybody make some noise. Let's make some, everybody make some, everybody make some noise. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. shots of another Grey Goose and a couple more jars in the bed open. We want to see some of it. R.I.P. to the people I'm killing. Let's do me and SUV, but the B.A.E. new ball on your study in the room, snatching every woman in the club. We gon' be started. I'll be the world. The music soul. We getting down. My homies dug it. Charlie Brown. My nigga better, that's why the niggas be here now. We spitting that new intellectual words for clear sound. We do this here. Then all year round. I'm king now. It's going down. We do this. We do this here. We do this here. Then all year round. We do this. We do this here. I'm king now. It's going down. Make some, everybody make some, everybody make some noise. Let's make some, everybody make some, everybody make some noise. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. No chase, drinking all over place. I hit the innocent. My shell living up up against no race. Fitting out in my face, these rhymes. I'm on me, I'm ahead of my time. Cause I'm in the morning, and these rappers are living for rhymes since they just died. These songs for the haters and go like me. I'm talking and just do it like Nike. Don't care about your ladies and your might bees. Cause you'll be coming up last. Pisces, this one's for you. And you and you. You see my crews? I know you do. This one's for you. And you and you. I hate that dude. I know you do. We do this. We do this here. We do this here. All year round. We do this. We do this here. I'm king now. It's going down. Let's make some. Everybody make some. Everybody make some noise. Let's make some. Everybody make some. Everybody make some noise. Let's go. Let's go. What? 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 Let's go. Let's go. Let's make some noise. You got me started. I'll be the world. I'll be the world. I'll be the world. The music soul. We getting down. We getting down. Charlie Brown. Such a great woman in the club. You can call us love. I'll be the world. Such a great woman in the club. We getting down. Charlie Brown. We do this here. We do this here. We do this here. Then all year round. We do this. We do this here. I'm getting down. It's going down. Let's make some. Everybody make some. Everybody make some noise. Let's make some. Everybody make some. Everybody make some noise. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Miami Web Fest. Thank y'all. I'm King Now.
Miami Web Fest is all about supporting local talent while exposing the world to the newest digital projects that are international. The monologue competitions allow actors to demonstrate their ability in front of filmmakers from all over the world. The winner of Best Online Monologue, Francis Mitchell.
I applaud all of your creativity and keep working at it, and here's to hopefully working together one day. Thank you.
Congratulations. The winner for the Best Live Monologue, Georgina Porja. Next, we're moving to the Best Pitch category, part of the Pitch Fest. The winner is Mission 305. Best Trailer, Comedy, The Elevator. Yes, really.
Expect it at all. Okay, thanks. I came from all the way from Turkey, but it was an amazing, yeah, thank you. And yeah, it was an amazing 4 days. I want to thank all my web series and Brian. And yeah, for this, thank you so much.
I hope you're staying for a while because that's a long trip. Best trailer sitcom, the winner is I Do.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to Brian. And I'm French, and I want to thank you so much, the veterans who were here, because without you guys, I wouldn't be here today. Thank you. So I Do, it's just a trailer, and it's a dramedy. Thank you so much. It's wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you.
Congratulations, congratulations. Best trailer suspense thriller, the winner is Going Down. All right, welcome.
Thank you. Hi. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Miami Web Fest and the entire team. Fabulous to be here. Congratulations to everybody who was nominated, to all the filmmakers and all the future talent here. I'd like to thank my cast and crew. We had a 2.5-minute trailer, and hopefully the actual film will be coming later. It's based on my life's work of a film that is really from my heart about international espionage. I just want to say that I feel blessed to actually be able to be in this business and work in it and try to bring a smile to people's faces. So congratulations to everybody, and I love you all. Thank you.
We're moving to the best trailer action category now. The winner is White Powder. Best trailer drama, I Before Thee is the winner.
I want to thank God first for being here. Everybody here also, I want to thank everybody, all the nominees. You guys did a great job. You know, just being nominated is something amazing. I want to thank Brian, the Web Fest, everybody here. It's hard. First of all, I want to thank the cast and crew, everybody that was a part of this production. It took a long time to finish, but you know, we kept with it, and you know, we finally got it.
Best trailer dramedy, The BAs. The winner for best trailer script content, Downward Dog is the winner.
So our script writer, who happens to be Carlos's wife, she has won about 8 awards for script writing, so she's going to be so happy about this. And this is a web series about acceptance, about 2 different friends searching for something and achieving and working towards the same goal.
Thank you so much. Just real quick, I've been directing for 5 years. I'm an architect, and I was asked to do a quick film 5 years ago, and ever since I love it. But this is my first award. I'm very happy. Thank you so much, Brian, Miami Web Fest. This is very encouraging, and I'm not going to stop. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah.
Say it in the mic, say it in the mic.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And we got more. The winner for Best Music Video, Oompa. Hello, guys. Hello. Best Music Video winners right here.
Sorry, guys. We were disrobing. I would like to thank God first. And I would like to thank my incredible team. I would like to especially thank Ryan right here. He's the one who put together all the crazy stuff you guys saw on the screen. I'd like to thank Blaze Hunter. I would like to thank Team Legacy, who did a phenomenal job in the video. I would like to thank all the artists that were in the song. Blaze Hunter, Chief, Santino Noir, Shawnee, Hex, Stevie B, and myself, of course. And I just want to thank all of you guys for coming out here and acting the fool with me on stage. Thank you all for getting involved and getting hyped and giving us energy that we needed to put on this performance. Thank you, Miami Web Fest, for the opportunity to perform tonight. Good luck to everybody tonight. God bless.
Best in Florida Dramedy, The End is Near.
Hello, everyone.
I accept this award tonight for Stacy Long for The End Is Near. She's worked really hard on the project, and I know she's going to be very excited to hear this. And I'm Carlene Wright. Thank you so much.
Best in Florida script, Without a Hitch, is the winner.
Wow, thank you. This was really unexpected. I'm a Miami girl. I grew up in Miami. Woo! Without a Hitch, it was truly a labor of love, really labor. And I've given birth now, so I can say that. But I want to thank Brian for this amazing festival, to my talented cast and crew. We had amazingly talented people working on this and volunteering their time. My family for all their support. My mom's here tonight supporting me. And most of all, I want to thank my husband, Carlos Cesar Valle. He's here tonight as well. I could not have possibly done this web series without him.
For the winner, Best in Florida Comedy, Miami Radio 105.9.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to see that there's a lot of French people here. It was a pleasure to work with Stan because he helped me tremendously for my accent, and he had a lot of passions, and it was a very funny experience. So I'm thinking of him right now. I'm sending him a lot of love, and thank you very much for that award. Bye-bye.
Okay, so now it's time to call Brian back to the stage. Let's give him a warm round of applause for everything that he's done, all his hard work.
I think we need to really give it up for Stephanie. She did such an amazing job. And how about all the web series creators? How about the performers? You know, with an event of this size and magnitude, you really have to have a team that is very diverse, that can do many different things and has many different sort of strengths, so that you can offset each other. There is no way that I could do this by myself. So I want to thank my team from the bottom of my heart. I want to thank all of the volunteers that have put forth all of the effort, blood, sweat, and tears. I want to give them a round of applause, actually. That is why I'm very honored that I was able to find someone, through the military community. Laverne Daly, our chief strategist, she, through her business, L Global, she's been making businesses successful through executive coaching and business strategy. But what's most important that you know about her is that she is always trying to make the people around her successful. And I want to introduce you to Laverne Daly.
Thank you, Brian. It's an honor and a pleasure working with you, working with the amazing team that we have, and having the honor to just work with people who are embracing their passion with such vigor. That makes me happy, and it sort of gives me the fuel to do more. So please continue to embrace your passions. Please continue to share your vision, and we will help you along the way. Thank you.
Stay here, stay here. There is an award from JetBlue.
Thank you.
And speaking of JetBlue, stay here. Speaking of JetBlue, I want to let you know that we're about to announce the Best in Fest. We're just leading up to it. You know how you got to have that build up. We're building up right now. So the winner of the Best in Fest will receive, in addition to money, they will receive 2 round-trip tickets on JetBlue. So I would like to introduce Josh Rennick from U.S. Trust, who is going to announce the winner of Best in Fest and present the prize.
Well, I am very honored, and on behalf of Miami WebFest, and I echo everything that these guys have said about both Brian and Laverne, all the participants. This team's amazing. It's been an amazing experience to work and partner with them. So, the winner for Best in Fest and the cash prize, as well as the JetBlue tickets, is Bay Night.
At JetBlue, our values are safety, caring, integrity, fun, and passion. And we see those values here today. So, JetBlue experience, take 2 and action. On behalf of JetBlue, 2 round-trip tickets for free anywhere for travel on JetBlue. Congratulations.
Guys, I'm going to keep it very short. What a lot of people don't know, Bay Night was an actual event that we put together, created by Sandra Justice. It was never a web series. We hired a sex doctor from Atlanta it was a couples event, to basically patch up relationships because you know how relationships can get, and that was our focus, to build relationships, and that's what it was all about. And then we say to each other, what if we just, the whole idea was we had a month to plan this event, to promote it, and we said, why don't we just create some short commercials that would lead up into the event? And that's how the whole thing came about. Then I was like, wait a minute, why don't we just try to do like a mini series with it? And that's exactly what happened. If you watch the actual season 1, you would see that there were not much dialogue. It was actually driven by music, which is by Sheena Amore. I mean, you guys have no idea. So it was a lot of body languages and action, and we were writing this script as we were shooting it. It was like guerrilla shooting. Now for season 2, we actually have an official writer, and we have a cinematographer who will be shooting on the red camera, and now I can actually be hands-free to direct. So, so guys, we are so pleased, because to know that the amount of work that we've done, Benelda, we use her house over at Sunny Isle. It was great, guys. We're just so thankful. Again, thank you for Miami WebFest. Thank you for Brian. Thank you for all you guys. It's just incredible, guys. There's so many names that is involved. My team. Thank you so much, guys. That means a lot. Thank you to the whole JetBlue. Thank you so much. Wow.
The stars are falling, and comes the night. Looking forward to the rhythm of the music moving, all those flashing lights. Exotic fashions, the music blasting. But I'm waiting on you, girl, I'm waiting on you, the main attraction. Erotic, the way you move your hips, hypnotic, and I can't wait to get this started. Like, ready, set,